Hello, hello, hello. Who is out there on Facebook and YouTube land? Just let me know once you're here so we can begin. Because, guys, today I want to share something very, very exciting and also very important for you to grow your business. And I don't hear any other program talking about this. So you definitely want to stay to the end of this video. And guys, I've joined so many businesses. I have so many businesses that I've joined in the past that I can't even count them all. And there's not a single program out there that's talking about what I am talking about right now. So let me know once you're here, because guys, you need to hear this. If you have a website that's not making you money or it's not making you sales, I want to talk to you guys about something that you can do today to increase your conversion rates. And like I said, guys, I have not seen any other business talk about what I'm about to talk to you about today. So this is very important. You don't want to miss this video, because this video can save you a lot of time and it can save you a lot of money if you start to implement what I'm about to tell you today. And I've never talked about this subject at all in video on Facebook. I've never talked about it on YouTube. So, have you ever had a website that's not making you money? You're sending a lot of website visitors to your website, and for some reason, nobody is signing up to your business. And let me tell you, one of the biggest reasons of why your website is not making you money is because you have no heat maps. You have no heat maps. And for those who don't know what a heat map is a tool that you can place on your website that's going to show you where people are clicking, how long people stay on your website, and it also allows you the ability to play back a live recording of everything that they did when they were on your website. So I have many businesses. I have multiple businesses. DTOaffiliates.com or Daily Takeover is not my only business. But one of the things that has got me very far in online business is one of the things that has helped me become a top earner in 3 different companies is the fact that I'm using heat maps. And with this tool, when somebody lands on your site, you get to see where they're clicking, how long they've been on your website, what part of your website is getting the most clicks, and you get to see everybody's behavior. You get to send back to yourself a live playback recording of everything they did when they were on your website. So let's say you get 100 visitors to go to your website. You get to watch a playback video of everything all of those people did one by one. You get to play back a live recording of everything they did. So let's say you have a website with a video on it, or you have a website with a button on it. Now, if you have let's say you have a website that has a Get Started Now button on it. Now, if you notice from the heat map that a lot of people are going to your website, but they're not clicking on the Get Started Now button, now the heat map is going to say, okay, this is what you need to do to fix that button so that you can get more clicks on your Get Started Now button so more people can sign up. So if you've got a website out there and you notice that a lot of people are landing on the first page, but they're never making it to the sign up page, that heat map is going to tell you what you need to fix, and so that you can fix it today so that you can start finally getting those sales. And the beauty of the heat map is the heat map saves you a lot of time, because you're not sitting around here guessing why people are not signing up. The heat map will be your guide to tell you what you need to fix. It's kind of like if you have a car that's not working, or you take your car into the shop. Imagine if that mechanic did not have the proper tools to diagnose what the problem was with your vehicle. He might take your whole car apart and still not even figure out the problem. So this is why mechanics have certain tools that they can hook up to your car, and it's going to run a diagnosis on your entire car, and it's going to tell that mechanic what's wrong with your vehicle. That way they can get down to the root cause of the problem. So the mechanic doesn't have to sit there and guess what the problem is. So when you have a heat map, that heat map is going to tell you where people are clicking, what they're doing live with video demonstration of everything they're doing so that you can see, okay, maybe this button is not bright enough, or maybe the title above the button is a title that's not even getting people's attention. That's why I'm not getting any clicks. Or maybe this video is in the wrong position on the website because most people are not even scrolling down far enough to even see the video. But if you don't have a heat map, you'll be sitting around for weeks, months, or even years trying to figure out why you're not making sales, and it's because you do not have a heat map. So for all the Daily Takeover members, today, I'm coming out with the heat map training just like I promised. The heat map training is going to teach you how to use this heat map so that if you're advertising any kind of business, that heat map is going to say, okay, a certain amount of visitors landed on your site. Here's what they're clicking on. Here's the part of your website that's getting the most clicks. Here's the part of your website that people are ignoring the most. So it's going to allow you to collect enough data where you can change your website around and say, okay, I'm not getting any clicks here. Why is that? The heat map is going to tell you why. So all of the businesses that I'm in, I'm using this heat map technology. And guys, you're going to be able to try it for free. So you guys are going to love it. So this heat map is going to say, okay, nobody's clicking here, but they're clicking in the center of your website. What is it about the center of your website that's keeping all the attention on it? The heat map is going to say, okay, you need to change this if you want them to go to the second page. The heat map is going to tell you everything you need to know, because when you're sitting around guessing why people are not signing up because you have no heat map, that can cost you days, weeks, months, or even years of your time scratching your head trying to figure out why people are not signing up. So that's the purpose of the heat map. And I don't hear other programs talking about heat map technology. So you are learning about how to set up your Facebook account, how to post ads on social media. I don't care how much traffic you get to your website. If you don't have heat map technology to tell you what people are doing once they get to your site, and you don't have the ability to see what they're doing when they're on your website, you're going to be lost. You don't even know what to fix. So all you know is that you're not getting any sales, but you don't have any tools to show you what the problem is when they land on your site. So if you don't know what to fix, how can you even fix it? This is the whole purpose, guys, of having heat map technology. And like I said, I've joined so many businesses over the years that I can't even count them all. And every single time I go through their training, I have not even seen a single program bring up the idea of the heat map. Nobody. And so either one of two things are happening. Either they know about heat maps and they don't want you to know, or they simply don't even know that this kind of technology exists. So when I build a website, I don't just slap a website together and hope that it sells. I'm using the heat map to my advantage to tell me what I need to move around, what I need to fix. Maybe the title is not strong enough. What do I need to change? The heat map tells me everything. So when I build a website, it converts. It's because I don't build a website based off of guessing or theory. I'm using the heat map tool. I'm using the heat map tool to tell me exactly what I need to do on my site to get a lot of clicks, to get a lot of conversions. This is the advantage that I don't see any other program talking about. So DTOaffiliates.com, you're going to get access to this heat map and also the training on exactly how to implement it so that when you have a landing page or you have a website, you know beforehand what the results are going to be. So if you create a landing page, and let's say you've been promoting this landing page for months on end and you haven't gotten any sales, you will no longer have to guess why people are not buying. This is the whole point of the heat map tool. Another tool you're going to learn about today in Daily Takeover, for all the Daily Takeover members, another thing you're going to learn today is a tool that you're going to be able to use today that's going to analyze your titles on your website, analyze your titles in your posts, and this tool is going to analyze what is the likelihood that you're going to get clicks to your post or clicks on your buttons on your website. It's going to give you a score. So today you're going to be introduced to two tools. One is the heat map. The second tool you're going to be introduced to is the tool that's going to analyze all your subject lines. if you're doing email marketing, it's going to analyze your headline. It's going to tell you why you're not getting clicks to your emails when you send an email out. And so if you have an idea to use a certain title in your email, or you have an idea to use a certain title on your website, above your buttons, above your videos, wherever on your website, you can type in that title and it's going to give you a score. And based off of this score, it's going to tell you if it's a good subject line that's going to get a lot of clicks, or if it's a subject line that you don't want to even have anything to do with. So when I create websites and I put titles on my websites or titles in my email when I do email marketing, I know beforehand that my titles are good titles because I had this tool to grade my headlines and give me a score and let me know if that title was even good to use. But see, I don't see any other program talking about these type of things. So if you're doing email marketing, you're going to have the heat map tool to your advantage. If you're doing email marketing or posting out there on Facebook or having a landing page that you're promoting with your ClickBank offers or whatever business it is you promote, you're going to need to make sure that your titles, your subject lines, the words that you use on your website are top notch. And this tool is going to grade you on all the words you input inside that tool. So the whole idea of this tool is to give you a score. It's going to give you a score from 1 to 100. Now, anything below 40% is amateur writing. The tool is going to say, this is a low score. You shouldn't use that title. Anything that's a 40 or above is on a professional level, and it's going to give you the okay to use this, to use the headline, to use the subject line, to use those particular words on your website so that you could get better sales conversions. So these are two tools that Daily Takeover members are going to get access to today, along with the training on exactly how to use it. These are one of the two tools that I've been using to my advantage all of these years in online business. And today you're going to find out what those tools are and exactly how I use them. So this is one of the biggest reasons of why my website converts, while other people in other programs, they're promoting the same businesses and wondering why they can't get conversions. But then I join that same business and become a top earner. You see, these two tools are one of the two biggest reasons of how I became a top earner in 3 different companies. Now, one of the biggest reasons is, of course, my ability to drive massive traffic using the 1,429 plus traffic sources that Daily Takeover gives you, or DTOaffiliates.com gives you. That's one of the biggest things. However, you can drive all the traffic to your website. But if you don't have the heat map tool telling you where people are clicking, how long they've been on your site, what part of your website is getting the most clicks, and what you need to do to fix your website to get more conversions, it doesn't matter how much traffic you send there, you're going to still have a hard time getting sales in whatever business you promote. So the heat map is going to be your guiding force to tell you exactly what needs to be done so that you can get better results. And then the second tool is going to tell you, it's going to give you a grade on whatever's on your website, whatever text content that's on your website is going to give you a grade. Anything below 40% is a title or subject line that you don't want to use. So with the heat map tool and also the subject line tool that grades you on all the content on your website, you can be having amazing capture pages that actually convert into sales, because these two tools are going to show you everything you need to know to make those necessary changes. Because on the internet, the last thing you want to be doing is having a landing page or a site that doesn't convert, but you not having the tools to help you figure out why that's happening. And I've seen people in other programs, they'll get this affiliate link or they'll get this website, and they're out there promoting the same website for months, and they're going, I'm not getting any signups. I don't know what to do. I don't even know where to start to even fix the problem. So they stay stuck in this perpetual cycle, this loop, and they just can't figure it out. And so the heat map tool and also the subject line tool to grade, to tell you whether it's a good subject line or not, these two tools are going to help you have landing pages that actually convert. And so I've been using these tools to my advantage, and I want you guys to know about it, because like I said, I don't hear other programs talking about these tools. And these tools are the tools that you get access to in Daily Takeover. So guys, if you're a Daily Takeover member, you're going to love this because it's going to save you a lot of time. It's going to take out all the guessing. So you're not going to be guessing why you're not getting signups. These are one of my two most powerful tools of why my websites convert so well. So I use these tools in all the businesses that I'm promoting because I have more than one. So it doesn't matter what business you promote, these two tools are going to save your business. So you definitely want to be using this, but you've got to use these two tools along with the 10K blueprint that I put back there in the training. You cannot just use the tools and ignore the 10K blueprint that Daily Takeover gives you, because the 10K blueprint is the glue that holds everything together. The moment you start straying away from that blueprint that I've laid out in the training, everything falls apart. So you want to use these two tools that you're going to be introduced to today that you could try for free. You're going to be introduced to them, but whatever you do, do not forget that 10K blueprint. It is the foundation of everything in this program. You can't ignore that and still expect to get results. But these two powerful tools that Daily Takeover members are going to get for free, you can use these for your advantage. So I don't know what else to say, guys. If you're ready to get results and you're wondering why your other websites are not converting, you're not getting salespeople, not signing up, the heat map tool is going to tell you why. The subject line grader is going to tell you if your subject lines or your headlines or the content on your website is good to go, or whether you need to just scrap it altogether. So guys, I'm so excited to create this training, and after this live video, I'm going to come back with one more video, and then I'm going to come back later today to give you guys the okay to go back in that training area and access these amazing tools. But it's hard to get sales online when you don't even know why people are not buying in the first place, because you don't even have the tools to tell you why. So guys, this is very important. So if you're not making sales in your business, DTOaffiliates.com is going to give you access to the tools so you're not sitting around here guessing. So you're not only going to get all the traffic sources, the 1,429 plus traffic sources that we use in Daily Takeover to drive massive visitors to our website, but you are also going to get access to all of these tools that are going to diagnose the reason of why you're not even getting signups, so that you can make those necessary changes without spending weeks and months trying to guess. You don't want to be guessing. These tools will tell you exactly why. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more information, I'll put the link above this video, and the link that I'm putting above this video is going to give you access to the program that I created. It's called DTOaffiliates.com. It's going to give you access to the program that I created, where you can access these traffic sources and tools and way more than what I even mentioned in this video to grow your business. So I didn't become successful off of pure luck. It's because I had the necessary things, the important things that the other programs are not mentioning that you need in your business to go far. So again, this is Stefan Thomas, and if you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the description. So again, this is Stefan Thomas, CEO and founder of DTOaffiliates.com. Make sure to visit that site, and I'll see you guys in the next video.